User subscription is advised.
Shot, the only city that I have seen that's still dealing with that marine layer this afternoon. So I thought that was really cool. And temperatures out there still on the warmer side too. We're looking at temperatures in Long Beach around 81 degrees, but they're dealing with that marine layer still this evening. 91 in Van Nuys right now. We're looking at temps around 85 in Los Angeles, 93 still toasty in places like Ojai. And along the coast, we're still dealing with that heat advisory, and we have this extreme heat warning too. This will expire as we head into tonight. We're talking about the cool down, and I'll have the details on the weather change alert coming up in just a bit. Right now, we're taking a live look at our downtown LA camera. Temperatures out here around 84 degrees, so we're starting to cool down as we're heading into the evening. Low 80s there, and all across the region, we're tracking temperatures in the low to mid 80s, low 90s right now, but we're seeing a nice cool down in Van Nuys. A little bit earlier, we were tracking temperatures just a couple of hours ago, and the upper 90s already starting to cool down there. 84 in Los Angeles, 83 in Anaheim this afternoon, and by the coast, we're tracking those mid to upper 70s. The coast is under a heat advisory too. That's going to expire tonight, and so will this extreme heat warning in this hot pink shade. So if you're anywhere in this hot pink shade, which is a good chunk of Southern California, we've been seeing those temperatures in the mid to upper 90s and even triple digits, anywhere up to 106 degrees today, but that's expected to expire as we head into tonight. And I don't see it extending. Usually a lot of these advisories and watches do extend, but I don't see it extending at all, because as we head into tomorrow, we're looking at a weather change alert. We're looking at a nice cool down in our temperatures, low 80s for Los Angeles and Orange County, and that's going to stick with us as we head into the weekend. But as we head into next week, we're tracking a bit of a different pattern when it comes to our weather, and that's going to be in the form of a warm up too. So heading into next week, you can see as we head into Monday, we're still on that nice low to mid 80s train. We're going to stick with that, but then by midweek, things really start to ramp up. We're watching a gradual high pressure start to build in, and we'll see temperatures bumping up to the low 90s, and that's going to stick with us as we head into next weekend. We're looking at a warm up heading into next weekend, so we're looking at a cool down this weekend. Things will be different by this time next week. We're going to be tracking a warm up. LA and OC, we're looking at 84 degrees tomorrow, and then the low 80s heading into midweek, and then eventually mid to upper 80s next week. Valleys and IE, we're tracking a high of 94 degrees. So this is actually a cool down compared to what we were dealing with a little bit earlier this week. We were tracking those above average temperatures, triple digits this week. So heading into tomorrow, I'm sure it doesn't look like it's going to be a nice cool down, but it is compared to what we had earlier in the week with those above average temperatures. Low 90s, warming up to the mid to upper 90s, 97 by this time next week. And we could be seeing triple digits as we head into next weekend. If you're hot, just head to the beaches. Beautiful mid to upper 70s these next few days, and then perfect beach weather pretty much all next week. If you're heading up to the mountains, just know there's still enough convective energy, especially as we head into tomorrow and Saturday, left over for a 20 to 30% chance of seeing those showers and thunderstorms. But then that turns to about a 10% chance, and then we start to bump that up as we head into next week, heading into the weekend when we watch that high pressure build in. Same thing for the deserts, slight chance by this time next weekend, but enjoy this cool down. We're looking at mid to upper 90s in the high desert, so much needed cool down.
Comment, like, and subscribe right now.